they have to drive liquidity into XRP before we're going to see the use of it. I know there's a lot of people out there that have said, the utility will drive the value of the asset. That's true to some extent. We've seen that on other networks. If you want to quantify volume as utility, you had Brad Garlinghouse talk about, how he doesn't really like what Michael Saylor has been doing. Financial engineering is not actual utility. It does not help the space. So I'm hoping that they drive some of that utility stuff he's talking about. I think that they will. But on that, they're going to need a significantly higher price. There's got to be enough liquidity in XRP for it to start settling both SWIFT and the DTCC on the back end. And until that's there, I don't think we're going to see 24/5 trading of stocks. We will see that before the end of the year, though. We've got the rollout here in July for a portion of that. And then you also have October this year with full adoption. Pretty sure we're going to be in a good spot before October. So that's where things sit with the macro back and forth over there in the Middle East. I'm waiting on oil. I think oil is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back here. There's a huge discrepancy between the amount of oil that looks like it's available on the market or how it's priced and the actual amount that's out there. All it would take with the U.S. would be that the U.S. says we're low on our strategic reserves and we're no longer going to be supplying it to the rest of the world while the Strait of Hormuz is shut down, and that's the linchpin. You would see oil skyrocket at that point back over $100 pretty quickly, I think. And that would cause significant inflation there in Japan. A lot of people, not understanding the jawboning that's going back and forth between President Trump and the Iranian officials saying that there is no meeting this week. I think that he's aware of how that's going to impact Japan and probably trying to tamper the oil markets with his statements to be able to kind of compress that a little bit so it's not as a big a deal for them. But I think when they're ready to roll this deal, they're going to make it happen. So